Alright, we had the 15-second clip on. We pulled the 04 Ranger in with the engine light, and it has an evap vent control fault. So I'm going to go straight to service info, look at the evap circuit, find out where power is coming from, because I haven't seen too many evap codes on these Fords. See if it's got a fuse before I even bother to get underneath of it. In this case, it's shot the fuse with spec circuit code. Well, it is a Ford. What engine's in this thing? I think it's 3.0. I don't think it's 4.0. It is 4.0. We'll pull it up, take a quick look at the diagram, see if there's a fuse before I crawl underneath of it and get dirty. Save myself some time. Like I said, I haven't seen too many on these. I want to see the circuit real quick before I even bother. And I'm not seeing any type of harness. Where my vent bell? Let's go back through here. I know I've seen the purge, but it looks like the purge is listed. There it is. Alright, now where is your fuse? Everything's going back to see if they give us any better description. We'll highlight it, evap vent, and zoom in a little bit so I can actually see it a little better. Make sure I am seeing it. There it is. There's the vent valve. So we're going to highlight it. And it should turn on my wires. There we go. Now we're going to zoom back out. I'm on back down here. Zoom out a little more. Should be all the way now. There we go. Now we're all the way. And we're looking at them going that direction. So we're going to see, I expect there's going to be power and ground at the ECM, unfortunately. That one must tee into something on the way. There it is. Let's go back. What we listed as. Over here. We got 3 and 14. 3 disappears on the next page. I hate that. Where's it at? 1, 2, and 3. I mean, it's going to the fuel pump relay. And that, I mean, how's that, huh? Interesting. It's 2, isn't it? Yes, it's 2. Next page. 2. T's into everything here, and it should be powered. I'm not setting any code. We'll check with the light. I'm not setting any codes. Everything else has power. We got to open in between, or we simply do have a failed solenoid. We'll get it up in there, put the damn control on it, run a quick test. We'll film that when we get to it. We'll go ahead and unload this stuff. We'll film that when we get to it. Alright, we pull off evap vent codes on the Ford. We get extremely lucky. Spare tire comes down. And we find rat damage. So our surprise, right? Now let's get in there to solder. Looking at that solenoid, I'm gonna be amazed if it actually works. We'll still need to do the wire repair first to verify. We're over here, we're gonna see if we can repair this connector. Nobody has one. Nobody has a solenoid. So we got this connector pop apart, attempt to repair, verify power and ground is present at the connector on that solenoid. That solenoid ain't good. I could put power up there, but this problem needs to be corrected too, so I'm trying to do this one first. And then we'll look into whether or not we actually have. We need to find out if we can get enough wire down here to do a quick, easy repair, or is it going to be a total nightmare? That wire's screwed off flush. So the ideal is we'll make them the same length. Then re-plug back in, fire it, and see if we had activation. If we do, we're done. If not, we need a solenoid. I guess we can check real quick right here though with the noise light, make sure we are getting power, make sure it hasn't been chewed somewhere else that we're not aware of yet. I didn't bother to check for power first. Could have went back and looked and seen which one was supposed to have it. Well, I didn't bother. I seen the damage, wanted to correct it real quick. In most cases, that's what you find. The damage you find is your problem when you do your visual. But there's always that kind one time where it's only one of your problems and you haven't figured it out yet. And then you're back again. So I need 2 pieces of shrink wrap, the solder gun, solder, and the magnetic component to try to make this a little easier. Now the yellow wire is now, or purple. This green is our, whatever the other one is. There we go. That's a dirty looking wire. Hopefully the solder may not give me a hard time. Let's grab a piece of shrink wrap split. I know what you guys are saying. I'll check it later and see if it's worthy. I'm kind of in a hurry. Trying to do the job and get it done. Always in a rush. Most of you know how it is. So I'm not telling you nothing you ain't never heard of. Now let's see if we can get over there and get that set up to do something. I still got good heat on the gun. Or we'll have to switch to the real short one. We might be able to make that one work. On a spot to stick the gun. We're going to start with the black. There's not much wire there to work with, so it's going to make it tricky. That's the purple, Doug. Purple, yellow, black. The shrink wrap's on there, ready to go. Sorry, I have to move around. And let some flux run across it a few times before it actually wants to stick. There we got some flux flowing. That's a good sign. That should clean her up. Yeah, she's melting in there now. I believe we got her. That don't look as good as I want, so I'll run around this side too. I believe we might have got a good one that time. Oh yeah. That was a good bite. Good. Next. Nice. Oops, I need a shrink wrap. Take me a little time to get used to this one, but I do like it. Seems pretty handy. Well, this wire looks a lot cleaner, so I don't think it's going to be as much trouble. Yeah, she's taking pretty good. Yep, like that one. That one worked much better. Much better. Oh yeah. That one took good. So there we are. In good shape. Get this up here. Right where we want it. We're intact. Now for the Solenoid light. And we'll fire the control. I don't know if I left switch on or not. Take a quick look. Should be able to get into it. If not, I know I don't have a switch on. Functional test. Seems like I got it on. And hopefully my battery ain't too weak already. If it fails the test, we know we ain't got it. Alright. You're a little smaller than that. Oh, that's it. Alright, let's fire the vent solenoid. We know we got a good circuit, and then we'll fire it and go over and listen. That vent solenoid on off. No, it's taking too long. Switch is not on. Fail. No, it's on. Alright. We got a light. Yes, we have a light. So the circuit's good. Let's go ahead and unplug it, walk over. We'll turn it back on after we plug it in. Actually, I think I'll tape it up first, since I know I got a good circuit now. We'll throw some tape around it, get everything sealed and good. Then we'll walk over. Let's see if we got a good solenoid or not. Well, we got a good solenoid, we got to order one, because nobody has one. Take some back up top, get up here and reinforce this. There we go. Oh God, I hate black tape myself. But in this case, being a location it's in, I'm wise to go ahead and put it to it. Clear up to the connector. Well, if we got any decent data fitted, you can see that fat rubber I stuck in there. It's in there. It's just the only one I had, and it's actually larger than it's supposed to be. Alright. Good. And we'll plug her back in and go check our control and see if we hear anything going on down here. Plugged in good. Bring the scan tool back, see if we hear any switching. I don't know if we can get up percentage and see pressure. Is there a pressure sensor in there? Fuel, tank pressure. I think that's it. We're at 0. Hey, let's turn it on now and see if it starts to increase. I'm not hearing anything. Let's get back here and listen. I don't hear it. Sounds like we're needing a solenoid. We know the circuit's complete now. We fixed it. No, I can break out the clamp, I guess. Try to check current. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. We got bad solenoid too. It's gonna need the solenoid. We'll leave it on a little bit. I mean, the computer's setting the code because the circuit's open. So, but this solenoid's clearly not working. I mean, I'm not hearing anything. Fuel pressure tank, that's percentage, I need the pressure. Do I got pressure? I may not even have pressure, but I don't hear that solenoid. So that tells me just the fact, other than checking for current flow, which would be a little trouble. Now it's some knucklehead taped up the wire. We can try just to see, but I don't think we're gonna see it. Let me see. I'm not seeing this fuel system voltage. Does it go down or up? I'm not, yeah, it's moving. Pressure voltage is moving, so it's working. It is working. We believe we got a fix. I mean, I'm seeing this is percentage. I don't see fuel pressure, tank pressure. I see fuel tank pressure voltage. But I do not see actual pressure. And when I close it, my voltage moves good. I'll close it, which is telling me there it goes, already starting to climb. Let's see if it climbs up like it did. Yeah, it's trying to climb. Let it close for a while. There it goes. It's going straight up. That's fuel tank pressure, but it doesn't give me an actual fuel tank pressure in HD or pressure itself. But we're clearly building, the pressure is building in the tank, so this solenoid is actually working. How? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, that thing looks pretty rotten. See what you see? You can see it's pretty rotten. I wonder if I could actually feel movement. I'm not hearing it, I know that, but I see pressure change. So that tells me that thing is actually sealing. You'll see when I turn it off, it automatically goes, just drops right back down to zero real quick. See it? Drops right back down. I'm gonna put my finger helper on it and see if I feel it. I'm used to hearing them, but I am getting a little deaf in my old age. Yeah, I feel it. I'll be damned. I can actually hear it now with my hands on it. So we got a good cylinder. She's fixed. How long? That's a good question. That's the only rotten. But nobody has one in stock. We'll have one that the customer will wear. If it returns, we'll have to get one to order in. But as of now, that's the only way still working. So we'll close it out and call that a fix. And clear codes. Alrighty. Let's get a stop here. I want to pause data. Get a snapshot. Can I pause? I don't see a pause option. Let's just take a snapshot. There we go. Show the solenoid is actually working. Let's clean up all my toys. Roll the tire back up. Turn off the torch. Put it on the toolbox, let it cool before it burns me. Where did I put the Noid light? You can figure that out. I'll have to find it. Not feeling it in my pocket. There it is. I laid it over here. We'll set this right on the side and hope I don't burn myself with it. Here's my Noid light, solder gun. Everything's in there. Well, there's a solder repair. I hate filming because they never go down like you want them to. But we filmed it anyway. Hopefully we filmed it. We'll look.